Hello guys, I'm Kobna, and today I'm making a video on a game that has not yet been released, but one I am extremely excited for. The game is called Chronicles of Elyria, and today I'm going to be talking about the lore, more specifically the creation of the world of Elyria. If you've never heard about this game, I highly recommend you go watch our 2 talkthroughs on the subject, where we discuss the game and the exciting features, and another which we made a year later, where we discuss the developing process of the game. They are both linked down below. So, before I start delving in, it must be said that in Chronicles of Elyria the storyline is constantly advancing. Local, regional and national conflicts unfold continuously, giving birth to repeated opportunities to change the course of history. The reason I'm saying this is so that you can perhaps understand that there is much of the lore that is still unknown to anyone outside Soulbound Studios, as they put a high value in the players creating the story. This video will explain the lore that has been released, but the immediate history of Elyria when the game is launched has not actually become public. See, part of the beta launch will be something called the Awakening, and it will put part of the player base in an offline or small group adventure that will last about 10 in-game years. This sort of beta will set the historical scene for the official launch and deliver the current status quo as the players start to explore the world and their families. We also have a quote from Jeremy Walsh, who is owner and creative director of Soulbound Studios making Chronicles of Elyria, where he explains this sort of the awakening. We have a huge storyline we're working off of that spans nearly the full 10 years, and we're going to be doing some cool stuff. Is it pretty intricate? Yeah, it involves religions and magic, the different planes, and very importantly what we call Antiperovians. So with that little quote, I think it's time to delve into the lore. We're starting this with another quote from Jeremy, as it explains pretty well what the beginning of Elyria was. At some point in ancient Illyrian history, there was indeed a cataclysmic fire that resulted in the splitting of the world into 3 planes: Haven, New Elyria, and Kashian. Those who came before the burning are collectively known as the Antiperovians. This word, Antiperovians, is key to the creation of Elyria. So like our own history, at least us northwestern Europeans, our ancient history comes to us through religion in some form or another. Some of the Illyrian main religions also have a theory as to how Elyria as it stands now came to be. In this case of origins, I will be focusing on the Kindred religion and the Viatori religion, 2 of the 5 major religions within Elyria. When it comes to the creation of the world Elyria, the most popular theory as of now is that the world split into 3 planes: Elyria, or New Elyria, Haven, also known as Old Elyria, and Kashian. However, the way this split happened is subject for discussion. The Kindred believe that the Old Elyria was ruled by Angelica, kin of light, the first kin. In the beginning there was just the one. Her name was Angelica. Angelica was alone in the vast emptiness, and so she brought light into the world so she would feel warmth and see color. At the moment she created the light, the cosmos spread out around her, expanding, filling the world with hundreds of billions of spiral and elliptical light sources, each themselves filled with hundreds of billions of lights. So the Kindred believe that Angelica, who they see as the first god, created the entire universe. Angelica created more kin after this. She created Luna, the kin of darkness, out of her own shadow. She created Ao, the kin of life, who became parents to Man, the kin that according to the Kindred, all Illyrians are said to be descendants of. This is why the Kindred on Elyria call themselves Children of Man. More kin was created as they birthed them between each other, and as the population arose, tensions arose with them. This escalated into the Gods' War, a war that we know very little about, but what we do know is that Damon, son of Luna and Sanguinis, and the kin of fire died in this war. Damon's element would rage uncontrollably after the kin's death, and spark what is known in the Kindred religion as the Burning, that split Old Elyria into the 3 separate planes. In the Vitori faith, no kin exists. There are 7 gods and 7 guardians. These are known as the virtues and vices. The Vitori believe that there once was a war between the virtues and the vices. This fight was a great conflict in which good clashed with evil, and this clash led to what is known as the burning in the kindred religion. The Vitori religion doesn't have any name for this event as we know of, but if we were to give it a name, we could call it the splitting. In this war, mankind was left caught in the middle. To protect themselves and Elyria, they sealed away the vices and the virtues. The Vitori believe that this sealing split the world into Elyria, Haven, the place of virtue, and Kashian, the place of vice. Children of man, as they are known in the kindred religion, or mankind, as they are known in the Vitori religion, are the primate sentient species of Elyria. Man, as we come into the game, divided into 12 tribes: the Neran, the Kipik, the Genoa, the Draus, the Throti, the Brudvir, the Yoru, the Erishe, the Vaed, the Owem, the Midari, and the Toresk. As you can see, not all tribes are complete with art, and not all tribes are complete with a background story. So I'm going to stop it here, but hold the door open for another video on this game, potentially discussing the 12 different tribes. This is only part of the main lore, but is what we know as of now going into the game. If you would like to see another walkthrough of perhaps, as said, the 12 tribes, or of anything else in the game, let us know by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. You can even leave a comment if you like, letting us know what you want to hear more about, or maybe what you are looking forward to from this game. I would also encourage those who are intrigued to sign up to the official Chronicles of Elyria website, where forums, development journals, fan art and much more is being published on a daily basis. The game developers are also very good at keeping us updated with small blog posts that comes out every 14 days or so, letting us know what has been accomplished and what the next goal will be. I will link links to the official website, their YouTube and Twitch channels where they post stuff like Q&As and game footage in the description below. Just as a last remark here, I would like to say that this is just a snippet of what the lore will be, but it is the only thing that is kind of totally certain as of now. I would of course love to do more and update you as things come out, but I will try leaving theorizing and guessing as much out of these videos as I can, as they will serve as an overview of the lore in general. So that was a little snippet of the main lore of the Chronicles of Elyria game. If you are intrigued, I would highly suggest that you go into the website and continue your reading. There's also a lot of the tribes and kingdoms that have already been gathered in on the website that had actually started to transcend into their roles, which is actually quite exciting considering the game will not be out for at least another year. So yeah, take care everyone.